Got a little mindset hack for you here today. And it's one that somebody pointed out to me, and I never realized I did it until they pointed it out. So I figured there may be other people who've never thought of it. In business, in life, certainly as I came up in my career and was getting salary increases every year, and then as a business owner trying to make more money each year, I was always trying to reach, I don't know if the word was enough, but more. And more was a very generalized statement. You can't quantify more, right? More when I was making, literally when I started working, I was excited when I was making $1,000 a month. Now you can do the math and figure out when that was. Actually, I was ecstatic when I was making $10,000 a year and then went to $1,000 a month. That was very cool. And then somebody told me that when I was like 23, that if you're making 10 times your, or 1,000 times your age, then you're making good money. Like, there are always these sort of goals or things that we set in our head. And the thing I want you to understand about them all is it's all arbitrary, right? It's all numbers or statements you put in your own head. And the reason I know this is somebody said to me once, hey, Pam, what is enough? What is more? You got to get more specific than that. And so for the very first time that year, I sat down and said, this is exactly how much money I want to make this year. This is exactly how much money I want to spend this year. And I didn't need more than that. I don't need to be a bazillionaire. I need to do the things that I want to do and can do and am blessed to be able to do. But, you know, I don't need 8 houses and mansions and Lamborghinis and all that stuff. I need computers, a phone, my dogs, a place to keep my dogs, in case I ever get kicked out of the house. But I put an actual number on it. I said, I want to make X this year. Let's just for fun say it was $100,000 I wanted to make that year. And for the very first time all through that year, that's all I was focused on, was making $100,000. And it was the first year, believe it or not, I feel like I was actually focused on increasing my income. All those other years like kind of just grew into this one mush of always wanting to do more, and not ever really knowing what more was. I actually have a couple people to thank for this thought process who, you know, kind of told me about it over the years. The Guardian Group is one of the key ones where this came up for the first time. And I've just been thinking about it, and you can expand that to a bunch of other objectives too. Like, we always say we do SMART objectives and they're quantifiable and we know exactly when they're going to end, but with something so important, we're often very casual and just say, hey, I need more. And granted, we do, or we might not, but if you set an actual number, it can start to act like a goal for you. And it puts it much more, no pun intended, in reach than just more. So think about it. If you've got a goal, drop it in here in the comments. Curious what you do when you think about how much money you or your family want to make.